Okay, so now that you have read through all of your sources and highlighted and hashtagged all of the material or information in the source, in each source that you could use, you're going to now select the evidence, select the information that you are going to use in your project. So, tips that I have for doing this are first to survey all of your options before you pick, using the color coding and hashtags to guide you. You probably want to start by picking one thing from each source, and you need to make sure that each piece of information is unique. So you're avoiding repeating information. You're going to need to have two things that you've highlighted and hashtagged for each of your three subtopics. And you're going to need to make sure that you use at least one thing from each of your four sources. That's why I suggested that you started by picking one thing for each from each source, just to make sure that you do get one thing from each source. And finally, you are going to be paraphrasing all of this information because you are to avoid using direct quotations. If you get in a pinch and you find that there's like a couple of words that you can't figure out how to paraphrase, you are allowed to directly quote up to 5 words in the evidence that you're using. But if you quote more than that, it won't count as being paraphrased, or I won't count it as being paraphrased. So, what this looks like then, what you're going to do is first you want to look at your color code, and you're going to be doing the paraphrasing and the commentary that we're going to talk about doing with this step on these sticky notes from the note-taking toolkit. So you're going to go ahead, I would suggest getting out 2 of each color of highlighter that you use, because you need to have one piece or 2 pieces of evidence for each subtopic or color. So I have pink, blue, and purple. So what you're going to do now is you're going to start looking through your materials packet, and you're going to stick one of these sticky notes on each page that has highlighted information you're going to use. So like I said, I have my 6 here, and I'm just going to get each of these on a page in my packet. Okay, so once I've placed a tabbed sticky note on each page that has a highlighted piece of information that I plan to use as evidence, I'm going to write the hashtag that is by that highlighting at the top of my sticky note. And I'm actually going to take both of these pieces of evidence, so I'm going to write both hashtags. I'm going to paraphrase it into one piece of evidence. I'm going to combine these things here. So you just want to write the hashtag at the top of the sticky note that goes with the information that you're choosing to use. Okay, so once you've done that, you've selected all of your evidence, you're ready to move on to the next step.